Friday night, 10 p.m, time for Bent TV. Q Sport tonight, we hear from Melbourne 69ers 10-pin bowling club. And then we hear details of the 4th Asia Pacific Outgames being held in Auckland 2016. In Queer Idea, Mark continues his conversation with Youthworx, and especially hearing about their Live Up campaign. And then Lisa-Skye introduces her new segment, Tea Time with PapaLisa.
Hi, and we're going to be talking now with the 69ers, if you'd like to tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Twins. I'm the president of the Melbourne 69ers 10-pin bowling league.
And what's the aim? What does the 69ers do? What's their aim? How long have they existed?
So we've been now for over 30 years, and so we currently bowl at AMF Moorabbin every Thursday night. And so what we wanted to have is a bowling league that welcomes everyone, regardless of age, gender, orientation, ability or talent, so people will come fun. And also, we also cater for the more serious league bowlers as well.
I was going to say, is it a social club or a competitive club?
Some people can get a bit competitive, but we try to have it as relaxed as possible, so most people come just to have a good time and have friends.
But I guess what I mean then is, so does the club compete in competition?
Yeah, so we run as a bowling league, so those people who want to actually join a proper 10-pin bowling league, so we're registered with the TBA, we're under the AMF umbrella in that regard. Also, we have members that go to the Outgames and gay games that occur, so we also encourage to have the growth of our members through competition.
Okay, and so who does the club cater for? If I've never bowled before, can I come along and join?
Oh, certainly. So we welcome everyone. So the beauty of going with team like a league bowling tournament is that we have a handicap system. So even if someone lucky to hit a pin, they can still compete against somebody who's an elitist bowler. We encourage growth through the bowling. So we have some bowlers who've never touched a bowling ball before, and some people who've been bowling for the last 40 years. So, and everything in between.
Okay, what if I was interested but a little bit shy, and I'm really, a bit nervous about joining a club? How would the club support me in those sort of first few tryout sessions or something like that?
Well, look, we try to have a mentor type system. So we have a few experienced bowlers that, particularly if someone's never bowled before, they'll take them under their wing. We can also get, if they're serious about the bowling, we can get them in touch with coaching. Also, what we just try to do is that to have it as sort of like a fun, lively atmosphere that if someone wants to come along, they can try their first bowling just to try it out, to see how they go. There's no commitment or contracts to say, okay, you have to be part of a league. So there are a few people who come along and it's just not their thing, but most people who do come along tend to stay along for a very long time.
Well, okay, what if I did come along, and I kind of like the whole feeling of being part of the club, but I wasn't in the end that interested in bowling. Are there other roles I could play? I could be like the ball carrier or something like that to the tournaments. Does that sort of stuff happen at all?
Well, fortunately, AMF Moorabbin's a bit more advanced, so we don't need ball boys or ball girls anymore. What we do have some what we call mascots that they might just turn around and be social from night to night. But most people who come along will find that it's fun to bowl. It's fun to have a social bowl. There's a bar there as well. So it's not like a normal sport that people expect that, okay, it's going to be very competitive and elitist. So it's very casual, laid back. And people who just turn up saying, oh, I'm not sure if I want to bowl, they normally end up having a go as well.
All right, we're a little bit interested to hear about your own story, how you came to join the club and what being part of the club has meant to you.
Well, I've been in Melbourne now for 6 years, and it's about a year into coming here, I wanted to join a gay social group, and also I've always loved 10-pin bowling. Was never a great bowler, so I was more someone who was in the gutter than actually hitting a pin. And so now this is my second year as president, and I think what's kept me going is not only do we have every Thursday night the fun social atmosphere and making friends, so I've made a lot of new friends through coming to bowling, but it's also been that I've been to amazing places, so been over to Wellington, I went to Antwerp, and then you get to compete in games that you wouldn't imagine, and the people that you meet from there is spectacular.
Okay, well, you've got me all excited and revved up about the idea of being part of the 69ers. How do I find out more about your club?
Okay, so you could either contact AMF Moorabbin, so you can also come every Thursday night. We bowl from 8 p.m, so that's 40 weeks of the year, so most of the time we will be there. Also, you can find us on Facebook, or you can email at info@melbourne69ers.org.
Terrific, thanks so much.
Cheers, thank you.
Okay, we're here talking to someone from Auckland, all the way from New Zealand. Why are you here?
We've come here for the sunshine, believe it or not. No, we're promoting the 4th Asia Pacific Outgames. My name's Damien. I'm the Executive Director of the Outgames in Auckland. February next year, so guys, come over, have a good time in Auckland. Culture, sports and human rights.
I was just going to ask, for someone who knows nothing about the Outgames, what does that mean?
We have a whole series of, there's 3 strands, the cultural festival, and we'll have Kapa Haka, we'll have a choral festival, we'll have wine tasting for all tastes. Yes, I know we've got you there. A human rights festival, State of the Nation, the Pacific Nations, key issues affecting New Zealand and Australasia. And then the sports festival, we've got about 18 sports signed up, contact sports through to bridge, to 10-pin bowls, dance sport. There's something for everybody.
So you don't have to be an elite athlete, or you don't have to be a world leader in human rights to attend or participate?
Not at all. Everyone has some thoughts and ideas on human rights. Everyone's got feelings and emotions about the state of things, what they would like to see changing. Same in sports. Everyone can run 100 metres. It may take you 25 seconds, but you join in, you get your participation medal, you have a great time with similar-minded people. And the weather's going to be great. There's going to be a great buzz, great support from the city, and it's going to be a fantastic week.
So it's the 4th Asia Pacific Outgames. We've had successful ones, first in Melbourne, then over to Wellington, then up to Darwin, and now it's Auckland's turn. What's Auckland going to do that's really something special to make me go, yeah, hell, I'm going to be there?
What's different for Auckland is we're going to have a sports hub where everything will be in the same small area, so people can go and spectate at other sports, can participate in other sports they wouldn't normally do. We're going to have transport laid on from the centre of the city, where there's going to be sort of a focal hub sponsored by the council. We'll have support organisations there where you can go and talk to anyone about issues or thoughts you've had, or volunteering you'd like to do, or how you'd like to join in future projects. And it's just going to be a great buzz. The whole city's behind it. And we've got such great waterfront. The geography's great, the wine's good, the food's good, and the people are very, very welcoming.
Well, you just mentioned before about the role of volunteers, and there are a lot of people who like to contribute to their community but are not necessarily into sport or into human rights. I can't imagine why not, but anyway. So someone could just decide they want to come over to Auckland but be a volunteer.
Indeed they can. The whole week is going to finish with a Pride Parade, and we need volunteers to marshal floats to help to get the concept out there to people, to get the floats together. But yes, we'll have timekeepers, we'll have race marshals on the roads, we'll have welcomers at the airport, at the focal hubs, at the transport hubs. We'll have people around to direct people, to help things move along. So volunteers from wherever are always welcome.
And is there going to be a really amazing sort of Maori welcome, haka kind of thing?
There will be a pōwhiri, which is the formal Maori welcome, and there will be kapa haka at the opening ceremony on the first Saturday. And there'll also be a separate, we're hoping to have a kapa haka performance, sort of cultural festival for one evening, sort of mid to late week.
Alrighty, thank you so much. I'm already signing up for it. If I want to sign up, or if I just want to find out more information about the Asia Pacific Outgames in Auckland, how do I do that?
There are 2 ways. You come along to the stand today if this is going live, or you can sign up through our website, 4apog.com, 4apog.com. Same on Facebook, search for 4ap.com and connect with us. And then we'll be sending information out through Team Melbourne, through Team Sydney, through the gay press, and just spreading the word through word of mouth.
Well, I'm looking forward to being there. All the best.
Thank you, Dean. We'll see you in Auckland next year.
Hi, my name's Mark Hadden, and this is a queer idea for Bent TV. I was lucky enough to attend a launch of a Youthworx event just a few weeks ago for the launch of their website Live Up. It's a great initiative for youth, and I've got a couple of people on the panel today to talk about it. I've got Amelia, John, And Sarah.
Hey.
Hi, guys. Amelia, tell us a little bit about Live Up and what Live Up is there for.
Well, Live Up is basically an online resource tool for young people who are moving out of home for the first time, and it helps teach them things like how to cook, how to clean, how to get a job, just how to live.
So it's literally basic life skills.
Yeah, it's basic life skills, and the site is a very handy resource tool for people who aren't in contact with their parents or have some sort of barrier that has forced them to leave home without learning these skills from someone who they can trust and that sort of thing. And yeah.
Excellent. John, where did the concept for Live Up come from?
Yeah, it's interesting because well, actually a few years ago I went to America and San Francisco, and I was looking at different media projects over there. And one of the things I noticed over there was that there was a lot of work in this sort of social purpose media space. So there was a lot of media being made for local, specific, very specific communities. So the Mexican community. So an app, an app that is about the doctors who would work with your community, things like that. And I kind of was thinking about that, and I thought, oh, that's really interesting. And when I came back after the trip, I was talking to young people in our organisation, and I was saying, what would be useful, kind of, just little web episodes, what would actually be useful for you guys in your lives? And they said, oh, look, just basic cooking skills, how to make a basic meal when I've got $10 and I've only got a fry pan, or, and things like that. And so we came up with this concept of Cook Up, and we, little episodes made by young people for young people, hosted. And then we started to extend it out into broader life, living skills. So now we've got 3 core criteria: Cook Up, Skill Up, and Clean Up, like sort of Amelia has said. And under that, you can there's so many different things that you can focus on in terms. And they're just, the idea is that they're fun, 2 to 3 minutes. They're not lecturing. They're young people just going, hey, how about you try this? I tried this, it worked really well for me, blah, blah, blah. And lots of humour too in the episodes as well.
Yeah, there's one that John's in, and he's the boss. It's one for when there's a video on how to write your CV, and then once you've got the job, how do you handle being in a workplace, the do's and don'ts of working. So John was the boss in one of them, and I was in the office when they were filming it, and the young guy who comes in and he's just been hired for a job is late. And John spent about 2 hours trying to get this scene right because he kept getting the giggles because he had to scold this guy. So, I mean, they're great fun to film, and they're even more fun to watch.
We have a ball making.
Yeah, they really are.
It really is a lot of fun. Yeah.
Amelia, so what were you involved with the taping of the Live Up series?
A lot of the production work is done by young people. The only person that we have on set that isn't a young person is pretty much just an advisor to help us if we need any help with anything. And all the crew, everyone who writes it, everyone involved is a young person. And I'm usually one of the people that writes the episodes, and am some way involved in the filming of it, and then I end up editing it. So I am pretty involved in the making of process.
You're from the start to the finish by the sounds of it. And the other thing I want to touch on with life skills, and obviously you are open to everyone, not and obviously part of that is LGBTIQ youth as well. How does LGBTIQ youth fit into the program?
Well, specifically with Live Up, like I said earlier, a lot of the skills are very basic skills that a lot of people can learn from their parents and people in their life. But as most of us know, LGBTIQ youth they have very high rates of leaving home on bad terms with their parents, and this sort of site can just help them learn things that they didn't have an opportunity to learn at home. Yeah,
at the launch I actually remember things like how to cook a frittata and little real life skills. I mean, as you said, how to get a job, and really, and I mean, it is basic, but it's things that people, if they have left home and they may not have those life skills, it's really important.
Really important.
Yeah, it's like a support network for someone who doesn't have that sort of support network in their life already.
Amelia, she identifies as pansexual, and so one of the things that we really wanted to focus on in the new Live Up episodes moving forward is the subtlety of introducing same-sex relationships into the filming without making a massive deal about it, just normalising everything. So instead of having a boyfriend and a girlfriend sitting on the couch about to cook a meal, it's girlfriends or boyfriends, So just with subtly just showing everyone that it's okay and a big deal doesn't need to be made of it anymore. So we're trying to sort of introduce that into the younger generations as well, which would be good.
That's fantastic. Amelia, how do people actually, is there a website that we can go to? And
yes, all the videos are available online at liveup.com.au.
And it is actually open to anyone. It's just
Absolutely
a site
anyone.
that everyone can go to.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. Now, we touched on the future of Live Up there. So you are definitely looking at doing more and more of
For
the
sure,
series.
for sure.
Yeah.
And any funding that comes through, any partners, because the grand idea of the website is that we want it to be a one-stop shop for every single youth-based organisation. So if young people are looking for a job, we want a job portal there that's supported by someone else so that, you know, young people can find out the organisations that are willing to hire them. Same with, we want to do a section called Heads Up. And then we want to do, what's the one about dating?
Hook up.
Like dating advice, like how to go on a date on the cheap, or so there's so much room for expansion of this project, and the more people we have who are interested, who want to be involved, the better.
Yeah, well, if people do want to get involved, how do they get involved in something like Live Up?
Probably get hold of me or John. So John is john.staley@youthworx.org.au, or just check out youthworx.org.au, the website, and all our info's there. Just let us know. We'll start it with a conversation and then move on from there.
Yeah, and just to be clear, I mean, obviously it is for youth. What do you classify as youth? Up to a certain age, or is it...
Mentality.
Mentality.
I'm 16, Mark.
I could be there.
It is, in terms of our TAFE programs, youth is classified as sort of 15 through to 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Sarah says, we're all young at heart.
Yeah. Definitely. And it seems like the future's bright for Live Up and Youthworx. Now, are you going to be continuing doing your stuff with the new episodes, Amelia?
I really hope so.
You really hope so?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be looking forward to checking it out on the website. Thank you for joining me today, guys. I'm Mark Hadden, and this has been a queer idea for Bent TV. We'll catch you soon. Thanks.
Thank you for staying with Bent TV. Please visit our website, Twitter, YouTube channel and Facebook to find the different ways you can support Bent TV, provide feedback and become involved in supporting Bent TV. Back after this break.
Hi there. Welcome to Tea Time with PapaLisa, where I have compelling conversation and friendship-destroying arguments with some of my comedy mates. To my immediate left, we have Daisy Berry. Daisy, say something.
I'm Daisy Berry. I said something.
And to her left is best friend Jessie Ngaio.
I'm best friend Jessie Ngaio.
Fine. And over to the very end is Matt Fennell. Matt.
Girl. Hi.
Hi there. Hey,
Hi. Yes.
business or pleasure?
Give me pleasure.
All right.
I like pleasure.
All right.
If you had a coat of arms
Yes.
with some animals on it, could be one, could be a bucket. Talk us through the animals.
Okay, well, it would have to be an alpaca. 2 alpacas, because I like a bit of symmetry. 2 alpacas, because I think that there's been a little bit of fighting between the alpaca and the llama for a long, long time.
What is the difference?
Well, one's bigger and the other's cuter. And the bigger, the alpaca is the larger
But don't they
of the
just
two.
both have like
Didn't you
that?
just, if you
Aren't
chose
they
the
just,
less cute one?
they've got like long neck, and aren't they just...
Yeah, but
one of them.
they're a different breed, but they're from the same family.
Why do they fight?
Well, well, it's this thing I've created. They fight because one's cuter, one's not, and the alpacas hate each other because they're big and
You instigated this. You've been whispering.
yes. Oh, at the Royal Melbourne show, I've spoken to them both, and it's ongoing.
It's just in his head. It's like Homer Simpson with the juggling monkeys. It's just him and alpacas just hanging out.
So the alpacas would be there, one of each different type, because there's different breeds. So it'd have a brown one and a white one. That'd be my coat of arms. Because
Do
I'm
they
tall
spit?
too.
You're
well,
so tall.
the alpacas don't.
Well, that's why he chose them.
The gentlemen of the llama kingdom.
They are.
alpacas.
They don't spit.
It's like, fuck the llamas.
Yeah.
They spit.
Hey, we're a llama neutral segment.
Yeah, that's not llama.
Switzerland.
No llama
Come
hating.
on, mates. You know, my favourite thing about the Royal Melbourne show is watching like big fat guys just hack at wood with like a fury
Chop that
and a
wood.
passion. Oh, just chopping wood for no reason. They chop for nothing.
And yet, just across the way, you have the CWA ladies, who are my best friends in the world. They taught me how to make scones, and I will be forever grateful. Great ladies.
You owe them for life.
I do, and the cream and the yes.
Oh, the cream. Best friend Jessie Ngaio, talk us through your coat of arms. Oh, this is going to
My coat of arms. Well, I'd get at least 12 snails, like just common garden snails, just a standard size.
Yep.
I'd sort of arrange them in the shape of either a heart or a star, just something cute and sweet.
Why snails?
Killing it.
Because she's...
What?
Yeah, what else? Just finish.
And then what I'd do is I'd get a ferret, I would train it to curl into a ball, I'd put it in the middle, and then...
So a ferret with snails.
Yeah, and then just like a shit ton of glitter glue. Like just cover the whole
bind
thing,
them.
saturate it, yeah.
stick
Yeah, just to
them
keep
on there.
them still. Make them permanent.
Sometimes I just hate you. Daisy?
Well done. Oh, God.
Although a shiny snail, that's quite fun. That's crafty.
Thank you.
Do you craft?
I do craft.
Do you like a country craft?
Oh, I
Or
love
a
craft.
crust?
I'm trying to recruit people to the CWA, man.
Come join the Cream Club. Yeah.
I love a country craft.
I'm a member of the Cream Club. Oh, wait.
We know.
That's
you
a
are.
different...
Well,
Different-
it's
different
close.
club.
Oh, those ladies are probably...
There is
Just generally
raunchy.
talking about
Behind the
women's
scenes,
kids, there's nothing
raunchy.
sus about it.
No.
No, nothing. Is it my turn? My turn.
Yeah,
Coat
go.
of arms. I would have a mole all the way. Moles are the most underrated animals there is. They're so cute.
No, they've got those weird little eyes, and it's like...
Yeah.
They kind of look like a frenulum.
Like a
just-
cute, they look like a cute thing. And they're super blind, and I'm currently going blind, so I feel like I can relate to them. What?
They look like dicks.
They,
Oh,
Wow.
you're turning me off the mole. Stop turning me off my coat of arms.
They're lovely creatures.
Okay, badger or mole?
That was fake.
Badger, I was going to say,
was
what's the
fake.
difference between a badger and a mole?
I don't even know what a badger looks like. Aren't they black and white?
Yeah, but they're like kind of...
They're vicious,
I live with
man.
one. Well, that's what we call my grandmother.
Boom, boom.
She's not a nice person.
You
Alright.
love her very much.
So just a mole, just a big mole.
Oh, and
just a
also
big,
an
hairy
elephant.
mole.
Just a big hairy mole in the
And
middle.
is the elephant riding the mole? Wait, other way around.
Oh, the
I
elephant is
reckon-
riding the mole.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I can see this presenting a lot of design challenges because scale
All right, garden snails. Like,
We're not even talking
I just
about
need
yours.
lots of glitter glue and I'm set, apparently.
I'm not criticising, I'm just offering...
Because she's everyone's best friend.
It's the craft. It's all back to the craft. You've got to think about this.
You
Shut
do.
up,
Thank
Queen.
you.
You're in big CWA's pocket.
I know.
Absolutely.
I know.
They're
I'm
sponsoring him
tidy.
secretly.
Yeah.
It's under the
And
table.
feeding him in scones and motherly love.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
from the
like
teat.
cozy things.
All the way.
They would lactate yarn, the CWA.
Yeah. Oh, they'd have
Yeah.
to. Oh, maybe a crochet kind of, doily, perhaps.
They would
just
lactate
lactate out of
doilies.
full
Yeah, that's how they happen, don't you? That's why there's so many.
That sounds incredibly painful. I didn't know that doilies, something so beautiful and sort of calm, comes from such a painful, hideous process.
But from a beautiful place,
You
I
said
suppose.
it's painful and hideous. It's just a
Should've just asked anyone
natural
who read Frankie magazine.
form of the
Yes, that's right.
human body.
I won't have a word said against Frankie.
No, it's a fantastic
I have a
whimsical
subscription.
thing. Of course.
Of course you do. Of course.
Who else? Do you
So you
subscribe to
like
anything?
you like
Oh.
birds and things in pastels. And
I do. And gardening. I'm big on the gardening. That's my big,
He could get you garden snails. Just scoop that shit up.
We'll
All
tee
right,
up
we're,
after
we're,
the show.
stop,
Yeah.
we're not talking
Whoa.
about snails. How about that? How about it's my goddamn show?
Stop bringing
We're
up
not talking
snails,
about goddamn
Daisy.
snails. Matt, what?
No, so yes,
Or
proceed.
CWA. CWA's out.
Yeah.
No, CWA, you've got a provisional yellow flag.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a snail embargo for any other future segment.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Also, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Have you got a subscription to anything? Because you do visual art, like art, visual, monthly, weekly.
I had a subscription to Girlfriend magazine when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
I was all
won.
about Dolly. All about it.
Oh, Dolly.
I was a girlfriend
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Did you
know more about
win any
discharge
prizes?
than us then?
I used to win a lot of prizes. Did you win prizes?
No, because I actually just didn't.
That's a
I was going to
shame.
say I had a life, but I was a teenager. That's not true. I was lighting candles and wanking. That was my teenage years, making wax sculptures out of candles. I'm like burning incense, just being cool.
You were one of those teenagers.
Of course I was one of those teenagers.
She wasn't alone, and she didn't use the wax for.
Oh, I was so
you know.
alone, putting wax
So
on my hand.
alone.
Like, what, is that tough? Is it tough when you
So
put wax
tough.
on your hand and stuff?
Did you do the thing with the hand over the candle as well?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was like
she
4
did.
hours. Just, I'm sick. I'm
And you're
full
like,
sick.
oh, I've got this black streak. Look at my black streak.
Why is that tough? Is that tough? Because I know fire to touch. All right, this has been fine. Thank you very much to Daisy Berry, best friend Jessie Ngaio, and Matt Fennell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You've
you.
been watching Tea Time with PapaLisa. Keep watching. It's going to be heaps great.